Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included. This is the super modded playthrough, and yes, we are back. The mods are up and running. It was a little difficult there as the latest update rolls through. It tends to break a few mods, but don't worry, most of them are still running. There's a few tools that I'm currently down on right now, but I'm sure we're going to get those worked out here pretty soon. The goal that I'm trying to get to today is to finally get down here to tap into some oil so that I can start to make things like plastic, also make some petroleum, which is going to be really useful for jetpacks and all that good stuff. So if there was some technology that I need to research in order to really set myself up for success, let's go ahead and take a look what I can do there. Not only that, we got to explore some of these cool new things that we have, like hot tubs. Yes, that should actually be kind of easy to set up. Ooh, and a juicer, but I don't have the materials to make the juicer run right now. However, solid transportation, yes, I want that. This thing is cool, blast furnace. Ooh, consumes oxygen and refined carbon to rapidly heat the target tile, outputting super hot CO2 in the process. Yes. Yeah, oh, I can't do the whole, yeah, I disabled that mod for right now. Not that it isn't working, I'm just playing it safe. I don't have a ton of time today. I've got other projects that I have to get done here. So I cannot afford for it to crash and spend 30 minutes to recover everything a bunch of times. So we're going to get some research done here. And we're going to try to get into this oil reservoir. As you can see, I was able to dig a little bit farther over here. Look at this crazy biome. Oh my. We've got volcanoes, a bunch of obsidian at a ridiculously high temperature, magma. Take a look. Oh! And then right above that is a super cold area. This is a cool map. Okay, it's not necessarily cool. It's very, very hot, but it's both hot and cool all at the same time. You get the idea. All right, so the goal is to get down here to the oil reservoir. That is priority number one. The other thing is we also have fossil, really useful for steel, which I don't have right now because I want to set up my metal refiner. And I think right down here is a good spot to set up the metal refinery. It's not too far away from the home base, so I think I'll make use of that. We also have the source of water nearby. The thing is, I kind of want to try something different with the metal refinery this time, but I'm not sure how I can do it differently than I've done it in the past, because I've done it in a very automated way in the past. That also generates some free power. All right, so the one thing I want to set up here is the polymer press. I'm going to set it up right here in this area. Bogies, how about you come over here and try to do that for me? Excellent. We can deconstruct the bottom tile here. I don't need that. This won't be a big deal. We kind of set it up there. That's close by. We can ship it easily enough. And if I need to, I can go ahead and expand our radiative tiles up here and potentially run some liquids through that. I'm going to make the flooring out of mesh so that any steam that comes off of this just goes right down. I'm currently working on converting all of my wires to the conductive wires up here. I just have to refine enough metal to do that. Okay, so here's my big plan. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this water that we have over here. I know I have a polluted water vent in this area, plus we have some clean water over here. I'm going to connect that to the crude oil reservoir right down here so that we can pump out more and more crude oil. I have tons and tons of hot stuff right over here. So I'm going to try to use this, potentially this in addition with the space over here, to set up my petroleum boiler. At that point, I will have extra petroleum that I can use for power, and I can also run my plastic polymer press up here in order to build up more and more industrial ingredients. Not only that, having crude oil and petroleum is going to allow me to really set up the metal refining in the way that I want to set it up. What is this? Well, who's down here? Meep, buddy. Meep, turn around. I want you to try out. I want to see what this is. Can you dig up there? Can we even dig? Can we get in there? Maybe. Oh, we got something ready for the printing pod. I think it's time for another duplicate. Otto, with your farting frequently? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to bring in Ellie, but your name is going to be Valkyrie. Welcome to the base, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. All right. So I need more places for my dupes to sleep because I've run out of places for my dupes to sleep. I think I might have to start making a space apartment just to house all my dupes. I'll try to put them over here. Oh boy, here we go. Let's try the skills. Okay, good. Meep, You need super hard digging. That's going to make you kind of stressed. That's not good. Improved carrying, always a good one. Numbers, guess you could be an electrical engineer for now. I should probably go through and actually just like reset a fair number of these dupes. They're not exactly spread out as well as I would like them to be. But Valkyrie right here can be our cook, because she likes to cook. Aha! Perfect. Ooh, nice. We now have a conveyor receptacle and loaders and all that good stuff. That's good for automation. I like that. We're definitely going to have to set up an automated shipping and retrieval system here. I think that'll be cool. Ooh, look at this biome up here. What? Let's keep going that way again, guys. Oh, you know what's cool is we now have a conveyor filter. Yes, this is a new mod. Means that we can actually put pretty much everything on the same sort of conveyor line and then filter it out as need be, which is super handy. You might be wondering, why isn't that in the base game? I've kind of wondered that one myself. That's the way it is. Oh, Valkyrie, you're kind of slow in that suit. Ugh, we're gonna have to build up a alerted defense system again. Boogies, dude. This isn't where you sleep. Yeah, see, this is unreachable. I can't get in there. Well, whatever's in here, I don't think we'll ever find it. All right, Meep, let's set up our metal refinery for right now, just kind of a temporary one. Let's make sure we dig this out just to kind of see what we have going on inside of here. And then we're definitely going to dig out all of this area down here just to kind of clear this out. What I want to do is set up the metal refineries on top of something like this polluted water vent. And then we'll kind of go from there. See what sort of space we have. And you're definitely going to get stuck. Oh, I guess not. Impressive. Okay, we can build granite. I think we're going to go right there. We don't need a ton of those. Just need enough to kind of make things refined. Boogies, dude. Why don't you ever get to sleep anywhere? Did somebody take your cot? Is that what's up? And dupes, we're venting gas. Priority. High priority. Boogies. Now you're sleeping here? Dude! Alright, so there's our polluted water vent. Ooh, does 9.7 kilograms at 30 degrees Celsius. Well, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and analyze that just to kind of see what our eruption period is. Meep will take care of that for us. So the plan that I'm working on right now is I'm going to go ahead and fill up these metal refineries with water. I already have a source of water right down here, but I don't want that water to get too hot. So on the way out, I'm going to have it run through a little bit of a space radiator over here and then flow back in. It's kind of a down and dirty solution, but at least that'll allow me to build up a fair bit of metal without actually losing a bunch of it, which is kind of what's happening right now. Nom nom, dude, these are still sage hatchling eggs. Let's take a look at our food situation. Ooh, 108,000 for barbecue. Are we even able to consume barbecue at the moment? Are you doing that, dupes? Yes, you are. Oh no, found ourselves another vole. Kill it with fire. All right, let's try to do something a little bit creative here with this metal refinery. Some sort of, I don't know. All right, what can I do with these metal refineries? We already got this sort of creative thing going on over here with the radiator. That's in itself is a little bit different. I don't know how much heat I'm going to lose running through this radiative tile. It's one of those things that as the stuff gets hotter, it becomes more effective. As it gets cooler, it becomes less effective. So I don't really know. And ultimately, when you run a metal refinery on some of this stuff, like iron into steel, that can produce a fair amount of power, which is pretty good. Of course, I need plastic in order to build the steam turbine, so I don't have that set up just yet. But again, we're working on it. We're slowly digging down here. Oh, good news. I now have lead. Excellent. Lead is really useful for just making heavy conductive power wires. You don't have to go and refine it all. So rather than using up a lot of your nice ore down here, you can end up using heavy conductive wires right here made of lead. Simple. Nice. Easy. Let's see here. What else can we do for the metal refinery? Eventually here, I'm going to automate them, fully like I normally do. But I think right now, I'm just going to do kind of a soft automation. I'm not going to get too involved in it. So I think I'm just going to use a weight plate to turn it off and then not sweep it up. That is about the easiest way to automate something like this. You know what? I'm going to try one of these high flow liquid reservoirs. So it'll be just like this. This is crazy. I'm just gonna pump water into this from down below. Not a big deal, right? Nothing too fancy here, just a liquid pump, and that's going to flow in. However, we will flow out quickly to this thing. Oh, what if I put a high flow unit on both sides of the metal refinery? Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll cancel that real quick. We might end up in a situation where the liquid that's flowing out of here, this hot stuff, can avoid ever being backed up because something else is running as well. So we might be able to run all of these like at the same time sort of thing. And then we can surge the liquid in over here just to fill up all of those very, very quickly. Aha! See, I knew there was something creative we could do with all of this. Of course, now I got to figure out all this pipe spaghetti. And there's no small amount of it either. You go over here, liquid bridge. And I don't have my pliers tool, so that's going to be fun. So cancel that liquid pipe. Cancel that one. Deconstruct these. Don't need those. Oh, I will need those. Hang on. I'm going to build up this weight plate here, right there. Valkyrie, geez, could you be happier? Look at how giant that smile is. You're just loving this. I love some of the new emotions that they have, and the different reactions to like being excited and whatnot in this game. That was added in the last update. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, and speaking of that, I should have some new furniture down here. The soda fountain. We can definitely build a soda fountain. These dupes deserve something. They've been doing a good job thus far. Oh, excellent. We have Maffic now. All right, priority level 9. Have at it, dupes. This is a very important soda fountain. Ah, yes, this is level 9 too. These poor Valkyrie's just been sleeping on the floor this entire time. What? Palmera tree seed? Oh, ho, ho, ho. The things just got interesting. Wow, wow, dupes! Dupes! I went to the bathroom and I came back, and what are you doing? You're suffocating in space. Could you please not suffocate in space? Oh no. Priority, please? Thank you. Okay. Did anybody die while I was gone? Doesn't look like it. These dupes, they saw an opportunity. All right, here we go. Now, what is going on with these wires? Did I click the wrong thing? Oh boy. Yeah, I did. Okay, there you go. Okay, now that needs some clean water. I just got rid of clean water. Well, let's reconnect it. It's all for the soda. That's a very important thing. All right. Geez, I am just constructing stuff here, over there. Sorry if today's just not very focused. Just having a hard time focusing on one thing. My brain is in a million different places right now. All right, here we go. You build wires here. Okay, we're gonna build a light bulb over there. Very good. No. Oh man, do I miss my pliers tool. Okay, another light bulb. Thank you. All right, so here's the plan for the radiator. It's just going to go right over here, run through all of this, and then just drain back over here. However, I have an input tank over here with 3 outputs. That'll provide us the ability to surge a lot of liquid into this, and it should allow us to kind of contain a fair amount if this backs up over here. So that's a weird idea. We'll see how that works. Oh, hey, look. Numbers, I think, has the super focused trait on top of his head. It's kind of running around really fast, but there you go. Super focused on being super productive right now. Not exactly sure what that one does. All right, good deal. We now have water up to the soda fountain. Soda fountain. But now I need some carbon dioxide. So one of the utilities that I want to use is going to be canister filler, if I can remember where that is. All right, there we are. So if I set this guy, this little dude up right there, and then I run this carbon dioxide right down here into here, then we can fill that up, which will give me what I need in order to actually make the soda. So then I could just get rid of this gas pipe. We don't need that anymore. And now we've turned our natural gas generator into a way to actually make soda out of it. Haha! All right, we can see the polluted water vent starting to run now. I don't really have anything for it at the moment, except for I am going to make use of it if I could pump it somewhere else. Probably go ahead and just leave this open. It doesn't really matter if this stuff is mixed. It can be polluted water and clean water. Because one of the other things I want to set up is a way to actually take this polluted water and run it over here to the oil well. Now I'm sure once we get this thing fully set up, it'll be like self-recirculating and all that good stuff. Oh, look at this space down here. Are you, what? That's a cool biome. All right, dupes, let's get the stuff done. Ah, jeez, this shovel's in here just making a mess. Wrangle that guy up, get him out of here. Need a little bit more iron ore to finish up the automation here, so. Set that to 20, just get it done. Then we'll go back to making some more sand for all of these guys over here. Look at all the eggs I have in this area. It's crazy. Yes! We have ourselves our very first wood hatchling. Interesting. Okay, so just so I can keep an eye on this guy, I'm gonna put it inside of an incubator. All right, here we go. Inside of here, we're going to put the wood hatchling. Cool. Cool. All right, dupes, how are we doing? Guys, you're forgetting all sorts of stuff. We got iron that needs to be delivered, automation that needs to be completed, but hey, at least we got some water flowing in, so that's good. Can't forget the all-important wallpaper. Okay, you are going to continuously refine gold amalgam into gold. Yes. You, iron ore into iron. If I can, this guy's going to make steel. So long as this is below 2,000. Is that my limit? Yeah, I guess that's my limit. Fine, below 1,000 then. Or 1,200, that's the right number. There's some big equipment that takes 1,200 each. All right, Rex is on this machine right here. We're going to see it run for the very first time. We'll slow it down. And I put the weight plate in the wrong spot. Oh well. Let's take a look at the temperatures. We're flowing in at 44. We're flowing out at 77.9. But then we're going to flow through this whole tank thing. See how much water moves through this? It's a lot. Okay, let's just deconstruct this real quick. No, then I put the power in the wrong spot. Oh, darn it. Dupes! Another Palmera tree seed. Alright, hang on. We gotta take a look at this thing. Where does it go in? Does it go in a flower pot? It's a new thing. It's another mod. One of many. Boogies, man. How's that soda taste? I made this fountain out of lead. Figured it was a good idea. Matter of fact, if we take a look at his morale right there, soda filled, +4. All right. Okay, dupes, come on. All right, so here we go. We can see a lot of liquids moving in, liquids moving out. It's nice and hot, starting to build up inside of that high flow liquid reservoir. We've yet to complete this guy down here, so. Come on, dupes. Battery level 9, let's get her done. I built more batteries just to keep up with the power surge that we take every time we run these metal refineries down here. Alright, so for the first time here, we can see that all of the metal refineries are running here. We can also see that the liquid is flowing out. It's at 70 degrees Celsius. It's running through all of these radiators. By the time it's going all the way down here, ooh, we've only dropped 5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, these things don't really radiate a ton of heat. It takes a big radiator to make it happen. Although one thing I can see here from, if I set all of these to like really high, just real quick, let's jump it up to 9. We should be able to see that all of these are actually going to run fairly quickly because we have this big surge tank over here. Let's take a look. So you can see that the liquid is about to flow out of this one. Not a big problem. Oh crap, we ran out of power. There we go, multiple machines are actually running at the same time here. So if we take a look at this reservoir, you can see that its contents are going up and up. It's kind of hard to see it. There's a little progress bar back there, but yeah, polluted water is increasing. Normal water is kind of staying the exact same. I don't know, it's a pretty cool thing how all of this actually combines into the same spot. I like that. That's a really handy liquid reservoir because you can actually feed into it faster than you can take water out of it. Got ourselves a snazzy suit. Valkyrie, go ahead and grab that and enjoy. That lead poison soda fountain. Delicious, isn't it? Alright, so that was a good amount of progress. I have a couple of metal refineries set up down here just to kind of automate the process for iron, gold, and steel. Steel's the big thing that I now have. We're still going to have to work with this a little bit in order to actually kind of reclaim some of the energy we're using from the metal refinery, but setting it up with these high flow systems here, I like this. This is a new, different way to kind of use a new piece of equipment that's only available through mods, and it's pretty neat. The other important thing here is I've now freed up the rock crusher to actually do what it's designed to do. And in this case right now, we're just converting fossil, eggshells, and all of that stuff into lime. So that's good. And I'll also continue to make more and more sand because that's what I'm feeding my critters over here. However, next time we'll also be dealing with this wood hatch, which is going to be interesting. Oh no! The shovel's still here. Come on, wrangle it up. I was able to dig down here to get to the oil well. So I've got my part of what I need. I now kind of need to build this up into a boiler, but now that I have steel, I have the equipment that I need to actually handle some of this higher temperature stuff, so that'll be good. And once meat finishes this, we should have all the stuff that we need, and that'll turn off. Aha! Perfect. All right, so there we have it, a nice, simple, refined... All right, so there we have it, a nice, simple, refined metal refinery. All right, so there we have it, a nice, simple metal refinery. I like it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you again next time. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.